Max nothing. Max nothing.
Whoa. What
did you say just a second ago?
What did I say? I don't know. You started it earlier.
No, about The Weeknd.
What I said
You said that song's a waste.
the Pray For Me song. I think it's whack. No, I don't even think it's whack.
The whole song's whack. I don't think the whole song's whack.
I don't even think it's whack. I just think like
I think Kendrick Lamar's verse was alright. Until at the end it ruined it all when he said the whole verse was like
the whole thing.
It was when he was like
that was lit actually. I'm not gonna lie.
but that's the way it's gonna have to be. It was
See,
like
do you know what I mean? This is the thing.
Because it was just cliche.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when Kendrick raps on a pop song like that, he'll try and tie it up like in the most cliche way. And if that's just the way it's gonna go, then that's the way it's gonna go. I'm always ready. You're like, come on now, man. Let's get real.
Like,
he did it on All the Stars as well.
Yeah, the way it ended in a very cliche way.
Whack. I don't know what Kendrick's doing recently. He's just been hopping up on random pop songs, just like
he's been about, like I saw on we ain't got your code name anymore, but I think I saw Lance. He had a video of
shout out to Lance, by the way.
Yeah. First guest in that GG.
Done now.
But there was one where he said so he said a video just like this motherfucker is everywhere.
He is though.
Because he went from U-Man's concert in February, what date?
On the 13th.
The 13th.
But he finished on the 20th. He finished in last Wembley, and then he was in
and then he went to America
to do that All-Star thing,
and then he came back for Mobos.
Imagine.
Wait, what do you mean for the All-Star thing? There was a premiere for the video.
No, not All the Stars. He went there for there was some sort of All-Star thing he did with something like he did an interview with Emily Oberg.
Okay.
That was in America. Yeah. And then he came back for the Brits.
Yeah, he's all over the gaff, and he probably continued on his tour.
Yeah,
the UK couldn't have been the last stop.
What, London?
Yeah, London couldn't have been the last stop.
It might have been.
No, I don't believe that.
Where else is he going to go? Go out of a bang. His second home, apparently. That's what he said.
Well, his second home?
He said...
the UK?
He said London.
That's not...
he said, I'm so happy to be here.
What, in the concert?
Second home? Yeah. Everyone was like, get in there, Kendrick. Come on, son. And then when he came off the stage, it was so jokes. When he came off the stage, everyone in the arena was like, oh, Kendrick Lamar. And then I was talking to the guys. Everyone was like, I wish he understood what that meant. He will never understand what that means. Such a British thing.
Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, got a shout out to
Earl.
Ek.
Listen, guys. Follow the Max Nothing Podcast Instagram. There's a video there, yeah.
That was not made by us. It was made by
L.
Oh shoot!
Made by L. It was made by L, yeah. He said it was his jokes in the group chat.
Still.
I'll bleep it. But he said in the group chat, he was like, "Yeah, it wasn't made by me. It was made by L." Still, I was like, that's that. But essentially, it is a video, yeah, of on the last episode, Lance was like, you lot should make a compilation of all the times you mentioned Kendrick Lamar. And then I said, no, Kanye West is mentioned more.
Yeah.
This guy, made a compilation of not only every time we mentioned Kendrick Lamar, not only every time we mentioned Kanye, but every time we've said Max Nothing in the whole podcast. He put it in and he made it coherent.
Yeah. Yeah.
He made us say sentences. He made us say he said something like, I'll let Kanye steal your girl, Kang. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
that is jokes.
GG.
That is GG.
But, follow the Max Nothing podcast.
The Max Nothing Podcast Instagram.
Yeah, to see that.
To check that out.
Very special. Very, very special.
Very special and very grateful for that as well. Jesus Christ. That made me
rip that open
die.
now.
What?
Rip that open.
Hang on. Let's tie up the whole thing of the weekend, yeah? Let me just say something about Pray For Me.
That's the way it's gotta be.
That's just the way it's gotta be. I'm telling you.
What's the song called?
Pray For Me.
Okay, continue.
Pray For Me is literally just a leftover from Starboy. You can tell. And Starboy...
I'm always ready for a war
again. No, I'm not gonna lie, the beat was lit.
I can't lie. I fucking hate The Weeknd. The only
What's wrong with Abel?
from I remember when I only call you
When
when it's
it's,
that
yeah.
was like my. I remember
That was
hearing
it,
that.
bro.
I was on the side of my bed. I just came home
What's
from
that song
work.
called again?
It's like a fire. It's like there's a fire in the video, or like an explosion.
Bro.
That was like one of my favorites. That was my favorite song by the weekend.
That's
I can't
gonna
lie.
piss me off. What's that song called?
Ever.
Oi.
I hold on. I only call you when it's had.
The Hills. There we go.
The Hills.
Jesus Christ. The Hills. Yeah, that was lit.
But,
And I like I Can't Feel My Face as well.
No, I don't like that. I can't.
That's a
yeah, but he
vibe.
says it's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's the way it's gotta be.
Do you know what I mean?
When I heard
Like,
the greater good, I was like,
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. No, but have you heard his verse on the Maroon 5 song?
No.
But I swear on it, I wanted to murder myself after I heard that. I said, Kendrick, what are you doing? You don't have to do this.
Yeah,
Maroon 5.
For commercial, he goes commercial. He goes full on commercial.
But he doesn't even. It could be anyone saying those words. It doesn't even have to be Kendrick. That's the thing. And it makes it worse that it's Kendrick, actually. I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you saying that?
You have that depth,
Do you know what I
that
mean?
clout, like
It's nonsense.
what
Get
you do-
T.I. to say it or some shit.
No, but he always. But I realized
B.O.B..
like, he always makes it a way. He always makes it in a way where it's deep.
No, but it's not. This is the thing.
No.
This is the thing.
Like he took in
I know
that song, like he took my black supremacy.
I know, it's mad. Like, but have you heard, you know when King's Dead?
Yeah.
You know his verse?
Yeah.
The second verse. I can't see it. I can't feel it. I'm paraplegic. What are you saying? Is that deep? Come on now, man.
It's funny, man.
Listen,
it's funny. Was it
Kendrick Lamar.
I ain't on team yet?
Are you on team? I live on team. Fuck the place up. Fuck the place
he
up.
say?
Listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
That
rap,
was
I like
lit. Big shot.
And he goes, I hit it, send it, just a.
It's lit.
Yo, man, nigga, do the most.
I'm not gonna lie. That's big shots. lit.
Baby, I care.
Yeah, baby. Okay. As soon as I heard that flute. I said,
this is Travis Scott song.
I said, this is it.
No, because I was like, I looked at the name and I was like, I looked at the title and I saw Kendrick Lamar featuring Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I was like, this gotta be some type of beat. As soon as I heard the instrumental, I was like, this is Travis Scott's song.
Nah, as soon as I heard it, I thought Mask Off.
True.
And then I thought the other one, the thing on Drake's album.
Which one?
The one with Travis Scott, I think. Hilariously.
Travis Scott is like, he's not gonna lie, like he's made it to the point where you know it's a Travis Scott tune.
Yeah. But not recently though.
Yeah.
It's been different.
Not gonna lie. No, I think recently is when he's made it happen. Yeah.
Nah, it's been different. Like, I think Rodeo Days, I'm not gonna lie, Rodeo Days was prime Travis Scott.
Yeah.
That was prime Travis Scott. 90210, Antidote.
But Travis
Bees in the Trap.
he's debatably a new Kanye West.
He basically is Kanye West though.
No.
He's not Kanye West, but
because
he's like
Kanye West makes like different music.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think Kanye got inspired by Travis Scott. I'm not gonna lie.
To a certain degree.
Yeah.
I don't not believe that. I can see that just because he doesn't. The thing with Kanye West, why I can respect him so much is because he doesn't. Most older generation people will be like, "You're a young head. Like, why the fuck am I listening to you?"
Kanye West, you mean?
No, most older Donnies, like for example, Joe Budden, he'll be like, "What can I learn from you?"
From Kanye?
From
Travis?
Like, from new Donnies
Oh,
coming
from
in.
us. Oh, yeah,
from new
yeah.
Donnies coming in, who'll be like, "What can I learn from you when I'm
Okay.
older than you?" That's so ignorant. That's
That's
why I can
very
respect Kanye West because he doesn't see.
He learns from the youngest.
Yeah, he learns from anyone. He doesn't see he doesn't see skill with age.
No.
He just sees
And I respect that.
skill. He just sees talent.
I respect that. Yeah, like that alignment of this. What
Like
Lance
Kid
was talking
Cudi
about
as
it last
well.
week.
Like
Lance was talking about it last week when he said, "I don't understand why wisdom has to be aligned with age."
exactly.
I get it to an extent. It depends on the field, but in creatively, I don't think it should be aligned.
Yeah.
Like you see those 5-year-old Chinese kids playing piano like they're Mozart,
Yeah. It's mad.
bruv. There's always a Chinese kid that's better than you at something. That's a meme, mate.
Welcome to the
Max Nothing podcast, I guess.
There's always a Chinese kid better than you or something.
Welcome to the bloody Max
Max
Nothing
Nothing
podcast
podcast.
with me, Simon.
Me, Ethan.
There you go.
Blood clot.
Somewhere there's Chinese kids doing Max everything.
True.
I'm not even gonna. I was gonna do something so racist just then. Jesus Christ.
I know you're about to do South Park.
I was about the cuttlefish. Let me not even. That's terrible. Oh yeah, let me open this thing up. All right, so listeners, let me explain to you what's going on here. We just
no, we're not promoting.
We're not promoting.
No, there's no sponsorship. We can't say the name because there's no sponsorship.
Okay, fine. There's this box, yeah.
No,
there's
like a thick envelope.
It's a little envelope that came in the post. It came for both of us, yeah. And it has this kind of mechanism inside where you pull on like a little tab, and something comes out of
it's
either end.
It's like a pop-up book. So you know in like pop-up books where you can pull one side and the other side will come out as well.
Yeah. Like the side you're pulling will come out of the main envelope, and then another side that you're not pulling will come out of the other side.
Yeah,
they're both open-ended.
But it's about the size of a phone. So imagine if you had like a Samsung, and you pulled the bottom of the Samsung. You pulled a string at the bottom of the Samsung. I don't know. You pulled a string at the bottom of the Samsung, and a string at the top came out.
Yeah, I mean string.
Or
it's
like
kind
a
of like
pole.
Do you remember those slidey phones, guys? Yeah, those you know those slidey phones, those Motorola's and that.
Yeah.
Where the keyboard came out the bottom. Imagine the keyboard came out the bottom when you pulled it, but then something else came out the top as well. Like maybe the earpiece or something. It's kind of like that.
Okay, so what Simon said is he was like, maybe this is magnetic. It's all made of cardboard, but Simon was like,
made of like paper cards.
Maybe this is magnetic.
But I said it's magnetic because when you pull it, when you let it close like very slowly, you can feel just at the biting point, a little like magnetized pull. It seems like. And I said it's magnetized, and Ethan said that's the most retarded thing I've ever said. I said how, Sway? I don't understand.
You ain't got the answer.
You ain't got the
answer. You ain't got the answer.
You ain't got the. It ain't Ralph though. It ain't Ralph though. That was the most incredible. Nike. Google. That's actually the most incredible run I've ever heard.
When you used it in that context, when someone says like,
describe yourself.
Nike. Google.
That's it. Like, that's actually it.
You ain't got the answers, Sway.
You ain't got the answers. I'm asking you for the answers. It's a question. That made me laugh so much.
You gonna need to relax, my brother.
Nah, ain't no calm down. Ain't no calm down. That was
it's a question.
I'm asking you for the answers. Alright, let me open this box then. This might void the warranty. There's no warranty.
There's no, mate. Mad.
This is hard to. Wow. Yo, let me just shout out the build quality of this envelope though. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, raw. This is a little bit complicated. Welcome to my first unboxing video, guys.
Just of the voice.
I know. This is my first unboxing voice note.
You can hear the rapping.
Oh God, this is a struggle. So many henchmen out there could be like, "You're a pussy. You're pussy, yo.
Cardboard.
You're pussy, yo, though."
It's cardboard and Pritt stick.
Henchman said that when I broke my foot. I wasn't lying then.
Is it magnetic?
I don't know what it is.
Pass me it.
Hey, look at this. It's not even magnetic.
Pass me it.
Oh, right. Look at that. No, but I've got to keep it on this thing, though, because that's what's making it.
I know.
Do it.
I wanna feel
So
this.
basically, what we're seeing here is like it's a plastic strip that's kind of rotating around a central piece of cardboard that basically pulls on one while the other also gets pulled.
Stuck to this?
It's not stuck. It's just if you can remove it and it fucks up the whole.
Oh, it's around the whole thing.
Yeah, it's around the whole thing.
This is actually so retarded. This is basically just like a fuck. You know, in
a lever.
passports. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said in passports.
In passports.
In airports.
Yeah, it's basically like a lever like that. It's like a belt. Almost.
It's magnetic.
Listen.
It's magnetic.
That wasn't a retarded thing though. That's a very good guess. That's a very good guess for the whole thing.
For just a guess, but cost effective, cost efficiency. Bruv. That is not to think. Would a company really invest in magnets to give in packaging?
That's a good point.
In packaging, my guy.
Yeah, their money's not going to the right places.
This guy said
they need to invest in magnets then.
Yeah, but read what the thing says. It says I can't even say that.
I can't even say it. Anyways, all right, that's been solved. Dash that in the back burner.
Yeah, true. Man said back burner. Concrete.
Concrete. Listen. Someone else said concrete. I think it might have been Lopez. I mean, it was Lopez.
Let me move swiftly on from this and just argue my point. Okay, so for some reason, every single guy, or every single person we seem to meet for some reason, we get on the topic of Idris Elba, and they never know who he is. Yeah. So I always use the same reference and say, I always say, it's the guy from Obsessed.
Which is the most obscure reference.
And everyone always says, why the fuck would you refer... No, it's just Simon. It's just Simon and Lance. They always say, why would you refer to Obsessed?
Yeah, because he's
Idris Elba's in.
He has so many bigger projects, though. That's
we
like
were with Campbell. We were with Campbell the other day.
Bell, yeah.
And we're sitting with him, and I'm like, oh yeah, Idris Elba. And then he says, who the fuck's that? I was like... Bro, he's in Obsessed. And Simon went, you're still using this reference. No one will know that.
No one's got...
He instantly said, oh, the black guy. I was like, yes.
I said...
It's about damn time.
I said, but to be honest, though, what does a black guy mean?
How have you not seen... if you don't even seen Obsessed, watch Obsessed now.
I guarantee you he
Beyonce.
I guarantee you he doesn't even know.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't even know.
He wouldn't have lied to me.
The black guy. How many black guys are in Obsessed?
Not many.
Just the one.
Yeah, for real. It's like a 3-person cast.
One man show. That's that. Yeah, but that's like going. Have you heard of Kanye West? Who? The producer.
Guy. Oh, no.
Who's it? No, I've never heard of Kanye West, the producer. No, it's not even. It's like going.
If you could go back.
It's like going. No, do you know what it is? It's like going. Brad Pitt. Have you heard of Brad Pitt? No, who's that? Bruv, that one Donnie from Friends. Who was in Friends? Who? Exactly. That's not narrowed it down.
He was in Obsessed, that's what that matters.
That's
if you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be?
What?
That's what I want to know.
Where does that come from?
That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay. If I could go back and change one thing.
Yeah.
Break my foot.
Man, I said one thing.
Sorry, but I wouldn't change much. We've already had this discussion, I think.
Yeah, because you don't really want to change anything.
As we said, everything leads to this point. Do you know what I mean? You got to think about...
Actually,
Go on.
Would you rather age from the neck up or the neck down?
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That is a funny one, I can't lie.
But can you imagine some guy with a pristine body and like he's got like moldy face?
Got that Benjamin Button.
He's got that Benjamin Button face, but he's got that Channing Tatum body.
You will stay at 18. Your body will stay at
Jesus
the
Christ.
age of 18.
That's terrible.
Your body. What age? What age would you say?
Get me at like 25.
25. Okay, so your age will remain at 25 for the rest of your life, but your face will
keep aging.
Or your face will remain at the age of 25, and your body will deteriorate.
Oh my God.
Begin to waste away.
Do you know what though? To be honest, I'll choose the body because that's less upkeep.
What do you mean?
Like I'll choose my body to stay the same.
And your face will change.
I'll just take the most pristine care of my actual face. Like my body, I know for a fact that my body's not changing, so I don't need to touch it. My face, on the other hand, ages like normal, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put so much like cream, oils. I'm gonna like take care of my face like it's my fucking baby. Let it nurture it, bruv. But that way, when I'm 50, I still look 30. Done now.
Yeah, but
black don't crack.
But here's the thing. Let's say you're in a club, for example, like that, and you're about 60.
Yeah, but I look 30.
But your face looks, but I look
25. Right.
And your body looks old as shit.
Yeah.
But you're not.
I'm clothed.
You're not overweight, but you're clothed.
Yeah, but then when I buck a girl, and she goes, yeah, back to mine. I removed my clothing now. I got grandpa body. She's gonna be like, what would her reaction even be?
That's fucking disgusting. No, but I even saw a video of like a documentary on this woman who had like this. It's a condition. It's not a disease, but it's a condition where her skin wrinkles. Like crazy
at an increased rate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I think that's a common thing.
No, like crazy wrinkles.
Oh. But it's not like she's not small or anything.
Nah.
Okay.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy wrinkles though. It's crazy wrinkles.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a madness. Yeah, look, it's for the company I work for.
Go on.
And she said,
"Oh, why did you?" Nah, I'm cutting out. I'm not gonna lie.
"Oh,
Oh.
see that?
I have seen this. Yeah.
She's got hella makeup on.
I was about to say her face is pristine.
Guess how old she is?
24.
She's 26.
It's mad. Yeah, that's crazy though.
Look, it's this one. My gosh. And she looked fine when she was younger until shit got real.
Allow it, man. That's crazy though. That's crazy.
It's not bad if you say someone's a dyke.
Can you call someone a nigger?
Do you know what the definition of a dyke is?
Yes, a lesbian person.
No.
A lesbian person.
That's not what a dyke is.
What is it then?
A dyke is a lesbian. In a lesbian relationship, there's one who's
the masculine one
and one who's very feminine. Or
I guess we couldn't say masculine. Or dominant.
Fair, yeah. But in some cases, like Young and May, she's a dyke. She calls herself a dyke because
but what do you mean?
Someone who,
you know how people, they take control of the offensive terms that are used on them. I have a feeling the word dyke is offensive. Has to be.
Yeah. No, but it depends on the context. That's what I'm saying. Because if there's a lesbian girl, for example, and I don't know, you're talking to her or something like that, and she's like, or you're talking to her and she's like, oh yeah, me and my girlfriend done this, or like me and my girlfriend on a date, and you're like, what, you're a dyke?
No, what are you talking about?
That's offensive. That's offensive.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's offensive. But if you just say like,
I wouldn't even react.
No, I wouldn't either. But that was just the context, an example of a bad situation.
Yeah, but even a little bit of a reaction, that's a bit like, it could have been a big reaction, or it probably is a big reaction in your brain.
No, I would never say that. I would never say that. That was an extremity. That was an extreme situation. But the word I
can't wait for the day when someone just goes to me and just goes, "Yeah, it's a guy," and he just goes, "Yeah, I was with my boyfriend." Mad.
Mad, you're. No, that's a very bad word.
That's terrible.
You can't say that.
No, you can never say that. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah, that's
Jonah Hill said something like that. Do you remember that whole fiasco? Jonah Hill said something like, I don't know, he said something about that word.
Yeah.
And then like,
are you bleeping it out? Yeah,
should I?
Yeah,
he said something about and everyone was like, Mr. Hill.
Yeah, no,
and Jonah was like, "No,
you can't say that."
Let me Google that. Actually,
it's offensive. It's offensive.
Yeah, no, that's a bad one. Like, there's no good I wait for the day where a gay guy takes control of that word.
I don't think. Ooh, I don't think, say that.
I don't think they want to.
I think they. No, I don't think they want to.
I don't think they want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nasty word. It's a nasty word. Just like cunt. Word. Cunt is a nasty word.
Do you know what it is? Mate, I was really, really thinking about language and like how certain language can become offensive and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's all about context.
Yeah. It's the same with comedy. Remember we had that long argument about comedy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But then I came to the realization that it's just like I realized what your point was. Your point was that everything is funny, but what you forgot to say is it's just depending on the context and the audience.
Yeah. No, it's all about the context. Anything can be funny. You can make a joke about anything.
Yeah.
Realistically, you can make a joke about anything. Nothing is off limits, but it's all about the context in which the joke is actually said.
And the audience.
As well, because you've got to be aware of who you're... Do you know what I mean? Ricky Gervais told this joke about how he told his friend, like he just moved to a house and he told his neighbour, like just met them, told them this joke about, you know, the girl who comes back to her dad. Have you heard that joke?
No.
Basically, this is the joke, yeah. It's this girl comes back to her dad and she's like, "Oh, daddy, like, I was in the park." And he's like, "Yeah, sweetie." He's like, "I just met this man." "Oh gosh, okay. Like, what happened?" "Okay, so like he told me to come by the tree." "Okay, right." "Then he told me to take off my pants." "Okay, right." "Then he told me to watch him." "Right." and then nothing. And then the dad's like, well, then make something up. Right? That's the joke, yeah? The dad was wanking, by the way, the whole time. Right? So that's a dark one, yeah? So then he said that he told his neighbour that joke, and his neighbour was like, oh my God, Ricky, you're hilarious, right? Come to my dinner party. Or like later on, there was nothing to do with the joke, but come to my dinner party because like it's all old people and like we need more people to relate to our actual age.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, cool. So, but in the meantime, he was telling loads of jokes at the dinner party, right?
Yeah,
He told a few, like, and then they were around the table, like it was the neighbor, their grandparents, and all of that, like all old people, yeah. So then his neighbor was like to Ricky, was like, "Oh, tell that joke," and Ricky was like, "Tell the what? Which one?" He was like, "Tell the funny one, the funny one."
Yeah.
So then Ricky told that old joke, and he ended with the punchline, the make something up.
Yeah.
And then all the old people were like, what? And then the neighbor was like, not that one. Ricky was like, what the fuck? That's terrible.
Was that a real life situation?
Yeah, a real life situation. Ricky said it.
Mad. That reminds me of
Chris Rock.
No, the Dave Chappelle where he was talking about the Asian and the Mexican in the front of the audience, and he was like,
Chinese people don't buy things. That was hilarious.
He was like, basically, he was like, he's telling his jokes, stand up show and everything like that, and in the front of the audience is a Chinese woman and a Mexican man.
But he says, now this woman was Asian. You could see it in her face. That's what but you see it.
He started it off like that. I was
you could see it in her face.
But he was basically like, the bit that had me, that started it all off of me was when he was like, and I saw she was pregnant. It was because he was smoking. Of course, Dave Chappelle smokes, so he was smoking, and she kept screwing him the whole performance. And she was basically pissed off because he was smoking and she was pregnant.
That's what he thought.
And she was just inconsiderate, but he was inconsiderate. But
yeah.
There was one bit where he said something like, "You're Mexican and you're Chinese. That baby is gonna be
the hardest working
baby. The hardest working baby in existence."
And then she storms out and she's like, "I will never buy one of your fucking DVDs again, Dave Chappelle." And he's like, "Relax, lady. Chinese people don't buy DVDs." And then he was like, "Oh, because she was angry." Oh yeah, and then he was talking about something about an interracial marriage.
Yeah.
And then he was like, there was an Asian lady who was talking about the interracial marriage, or like he was insensitive towards like interracial things, and he was like, if she'd done more research, she would have figured out I am in an interracial marriage.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and my wife's Asian. See you at Thanksgiving.
You should have saw what he said in the other. I think you saw it actually. He was like, that's why. He was like, that's why I'm always at these Filipino festivals.
Oh yeah. I'm not picking up pussy, I'm dropping off some. I said, Lord.
He said another joke. There was another joke that he said that I thought about his wife, because he said something like, he was talking about the Care Bears, and he was like how they spread love
they
from their chest.
They shoot love from their chest.
I've shot a couple love on a couple women's chest as well.
I've shot love onto someone's chest before.
Yeah.
Do that all the time.
When he said that, I was like, I kept thinking about his wife, and like, imagine how she felt about that.
Imagine.
But she's around that so much. She has to
allow it. She has to allow it. Like,
just because that's he gives no fucks.
Yeah.
And she must have known that from the jump.
It's jokes. And Dave Chappelle's got, his wife has loads of gay friends and that. And that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. I haven't finished.
Well.
Actually, no, I've heard.
But no, sorry. Back to the context thing. Chris Rock was talking about in he was talking about the word like can white people say the N-word, like that whole bit in Kill the Messenger. And he was talking about how something about the faggot word again. And then he was like, yeah, it's the context in which the word is said. And he was like, if you see someone walk by and you go, morning, that's offensive, and you should get tried for that. I don't cover the mic, bro. You know you're laughing still. That you should get tried for that. But it's about the context, which I completely agree with.
That's a madness.
That's a madness. Can you imagine? But no, honestly, it's about the context.
Imagine walking down the street and hearing someone shout that.
Like, oh boy, I don't even know. I'm not even gay.
I would feel offended.
I feel offended. It's just I would feel offended on so many levels. Because firstly, I'm not gay. So you assuming that I'm gay, that's dreadful.
And using an offensive word towards me
in such a nonchalant manner as well.
Yeah, no, it takes offense to me because you're not only being called gay isn't offensive,
Of course,
but it's just.
Do you know what it is? It's a few levels. It's one, you assuming that I'm gay. That's fine. You can assume. It's incorrectly assuming that I'm gay, and saying that offensive
a word that
term
you think will offend me.
That, in such a nonchalant manner.
Yeah.
As if it's like, friend, morning, friend.
Morning,
beep. Like, Jesus, that's crazy.
That is a madness.
But it is all about the context. No, but back to what I was saying about language, actually. Yeah, it's all about context. Like, what the hell were we talking about before? The
Language.
word, the C word, innit?
Cunt.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about dyke.
But then you brought up cunt.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. But no, yeah, it is all about It's different. It's a different landscape, like.
Yeah, but some of them, like language is just an interesting thing because I another thing that I say in arguments a lot. Yeah, when I'm in arguments, yeah, like I realize how I argue. Yeah, and I learned it from all of you, man. And we all do it, yeah. But when you're in an argument with any of us, you have to watch every word you say.
Bruv, I'm not going to lie. This is.
More time, the argument isn't even about the point. It's about it's about the words you say and the way you phrase them.
It's actually true.
Because once you do that, you win an argument every single time because people trip over their words.
Yeah, it's like, do you know, even down to the most minor level. Do you notice how Ethan and I always pick each other up on every time our voice breaks?
Yeah.
It's down to that. If your voice breaks in the middle of an argument, you're fucked. It's over for you.
It's not even an argument anymore. It's just you're a bitch.
You're just getting roasted immediately, like.
But that, it's very funny.
Do you know who taught me that? C.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, I swear he's my arch nemesis. Bro, because I cannot speak around him. He'll pick up on everything, and it's the way he does it. Like, I'll say something, he'll be like, yeah? Is that what you said, yeah? Nah, fuck off, man. Suck it, man.
You usually make me laugh, I can't lie. Because you're so similar, but hate that about each other. But yeah, that's how you win an argument, basically. If you just don't focus on what someone's saying, but what the argument is.
How they're saying it.
Yeah, you just focus on how they're saying it, and then they win. Because, for example, if I say, no, I had 4, not 3. No. I mean, I had 3, not 4.
It's over.
Because from that, I instantly think that there's a point that is my favorite point to say. Yeah, if you just messed up your words there, how does that let me know that this whole argument you haven't fucked up?
It's true. Your train of thought is clearly scrambled.
Your words are the only point of reference I have for this argument. How are you fucking up?
I can't read your thoughts.
Exactly.
I have to listen to your words. You're fucking them up.
You're fucking them up, so what's right?
So what's right? You know what I mean? What's right, really?
Somebody's got to study it.
Really and truly. If it's your words, how are your thoughts like?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well,
somebody's got to study it.
Someone's got to study it.
Someone's got to study it.
Listen, that's how you fuck up. That's how I'm going to get ya.
That's how to get ya. That's how to get ya.
That's how to killer.
Killer. You just got to be a killer in this life, man.
For real. I've been saying that for the day. Like, you can't. It's the mamba mentality. That's how I take it.
Mamba
like,
mentality.
You can't. That's why I say you can't. But I only say you can't in the things that you should do.
Speaking of that, actually, Kobe Bryant won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Very nice. And he started speaking Italian in his speech.
Yeah, because he was born in Italy, innit?
I don't know if he was born, but he moved there.
No, he was born in Italy.
I don't think he was born there.
He was born.
I don't think he was born there, but he lived there. He lived there as a child. Yeah, I know that.
Until he was like 11, 12.
Yeah. Kobe. I searched for Coney. Do you remember that? 2012.
Oh no, he was born in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Italy, and then he was there for like a long time.
Because his wife's Italian as well, and his children.
Yeah.
Strokes.
Madness. Ooh, it's peak that he got tried for those rape allegations.
Do you know what? I swear down, the media pissed me off today. I read the article because obviously the Oscars happened yesterday. I read an article today that Kobe Bryant won the Oscar, and they said the headline was like Kobe former. It was this was the sub headline actually, the subheading. It said former NBA star wins Oscar.
What was the film for, by the way?
It was for a short film about his love of basketball.
Oh, it's called
Dear
Basketball.
Yeah, animated by Oscar winner, scored by Oscar winner. To be honest, though, if he didn't win, it would have been a piss take. But it was the subheading of that article in the Guardian. I think it was like former NBA star. Hang on, my nose. Former NBA star wins an Oscar despite sexual allegations.
Yeah,
and I said, what the fuck does that have to do with him winning an Oscar?
He did. I don't think he was the person though, but
I mean, I wouldn't say that word, but bleep that still.
Oh yeah. True. But it's all alleged. It's all alleged, but like that fucked up his life. I can't lie.
But it's like what
It fucked up his
Dave
career.
Chappelle was talking about it.
Yeah,
in his last special.
He's
like he tried to play that case on the court.
No. I haven't heard it. I've heard how many stand-up seasons do you? Is there four?
His most famous ones are...
No, I mean in
on Netflix.
On Netflix.
No, that's not even a Netflix one. That one's old.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
The one with the yellow shirt and the brown. Yeah. Like he was trying to beat that
when he was in the blazer. And he was like,
it's like the judge threw him the ball like, play for your freedom.
I remember that.
It's like slam dunking. That's when I learned
I remember that when Sam used to be like, oh yeah, I can play basketball, and then he used to be like
I used to like slam dunk like that. That's where I learned it from, that Dave Chappelle special.
Yeah.
But see, it was the media. Why did it do this? It always brings up the most random shit. Like it would just be like random Jimmy wins marathon for the third time despite pedophile allegations. What the fuck? Why is that relevant? What are you talking about?
But they'll never let. It's gonna sound so black supremacy, but they'll never let a black man succeed. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to my friend. If you're listening, but I was talking to, let's just call him Chef.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Chef the other day. I was like, black men and black people in general were put in a. If you want to go into the creative industry, or just, especially the creative industry, you're put in a. You're basically put in a race where you're set to fail. Yeah. Where like there's everyone else. It sounds bad, but everyone else has 100 meters.
See, I wouldn't even say you're set to fail. Like you just have a minus head start.
Yeah.
Like they've got a ridiculous. Literally, today actually we were watching because in uni we're doing like campaign films now.
Yeah.
So we're watching examples of campaign films, and they had this one about like status and like racial prejudice and all that. And it was basically they set up this idea of the $100 race. Mm-hmm. Like they had these like kids from all different races, like white, black, Asian, light skin, black, all different races, just lined up. Like there were loads of them. And then this guy was just like, whoever wins this race wins $100. Yeah, but I'm gonna set some rules. Now, basically, what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say a statement, an if statement, and if this statement applies to you, you take 2 steps forward. Yeah. Essentially. So everyone was like, all right, cool. Then he was saying statements like...
Was it a 100-meter race?
It was just up to... I think it might have been 100 meters. I think it might have been 50. 100's too much. But basically, wherever the $100 was. But basically, the statements he was putting forward were like, take 2 steps forwards if your mum and dad are still married. Take 2 steps forward if you don't have to worry about a meal for tomorrow. Take 2 steps forward if your electricity's getting paid. Do you know what I mean? If you went to private school. So eventually, the white kids were like... way ahead, and then basically the majority of black guys were just in the back, just waiting. And then the guy was like, now basically that's an analogy for life, essentially, because it's not their fault, the black guys, it's not their fault that they're behind. It's just they're put in that situation. They're put in it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not their fault that their mom and dad aren't married or anything like that. They got put in that situation, so they just have to basically deal with it. And that's life. And not a lot of people think about that, was his point, the guy who has arranged the whole thing. And not a lot of people think about that. Because he was like, if it was fair, he was like, I guarantee you those black guys would have smoked you. Which I 100% agree with. I was thinking about this like, bruv, if we were all equal, life wouldn't be fair. Yeah. Life wouldn't be fair for you lot. I'll tell you something. You lot who are listening. Like, it's just because, but that comes down to where we're born fighting. It's true. Do you think if we were equal, we'd have the same? It depends if slavery happened. That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing: like I've realized with black people, is we're very like when it comes to the motherland, Africa. We're very homebound, innit? It's very traditional back there. Everything's very, and it's all very
to the earth. That's what I realized. Like, it's all
it's so like rural.
Yeah, we're very. It's very like everything comes back to the earth. It's all about earth and God. That's all it's about. Like we're in. Think about it. We're in London. Mm-hmm. We're in England.
Essentially,
this is where the world, in Europe terms, like began.
The modern world.
The modern world began.
I wouldn't say humanity, but like
not humanity.
I'd say
the world began in Africa, but the modern world, like colonization and all of that, began here.
Like in Europe,
on a what's it called? Government level,
on like a civilization, like a real
democracy, and on a democracy level, it began here
essentially.
And this should be technically where everything should there should be so much culture of England culture. Do you get what I mean? But it's not like that. If you go back to Africa,
it's all there.
It's all there.
This is why I rate Black Panther. When I saw Black Panther, I felt I was like,
you felt empowered.
I felt so like I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, this is so African.
Yeah, so that's why when I see things like, when I compare Africa to here, it's sort of like Africa is where Africa pays its dues constantly to the earth and to God, to God.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's about I got to thank God in the soil.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's how it is, and that's how it should be. So that's why when I think about how we're born to fight and to push back, we're born to push back. If you get what I mean. And this isn't a black supremacy speech. This isn't a radical black person or anything like that.
Join the Panthers.
Like I'm just giving my 2 cents in it on how I think things are in my world, because we all have our own individual worlds. We all and within that, we all see things different.
Yeah.
And I see things like how I see things as certain people are born in a position to fight back constantly.
They have to.
Because I've like the things I'm doing all at the moment and everything like that, I'm doing it. I'm not. Here's the thing: everything I'm doing, I'm not thinking about this year. I'm thinking about, like, for me, this year ends in about 2 months.
I swear down. I've been in this mentality, bruv. I'm not here right now.
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm 5 years in the future.
I'm trying, like, I'm all I'm thinking about is the future. That's all I'm thinking about.
This is why I started flopping. That's why I started flopping in year 9.
Why is that?
Because do you remember in year 9 when I started getting like straight C's?
Oh yeah.
I was flopping literally because I was thinking about the future way too much.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about now. I was like, yo, I need to plan about what's gonna happen in the next 10 years. I need to know what am I doing? Where am I going? What's all this?
Yeah.
I was planning, mate. And that's when that biatch Miss Dixon was fucking destroying me in parents' evening.
Yeah.
I wasn't even really listening to her. I was like, I know why I'm flopping. I know why I'm failing, but obviously I was a little bit embarrassed because my brother was right there. And
what? It's for real. Like,
it's true.
You try and think for tomorrow, because you could do. Because think about it. Like, I was telling my sister today. Like, I was like, so what happened today? And she was just like, nothing. I was like, so that's a day down the drain. And she was like, what do you mean?
It's mad.
And I was like, you still have a couple of hours left. If you didn't learn something or you didn't do something, then what did you do today?
Innit? What is life?
Because you went to school, all right, you learnt your 2 cents. I get that she's young and everything like that, but
you got to start from young.
Yeah, because there are Donnies like.
It's always
when I think about it,
a 5-year-old Chinese.
Have you seen? This is a 5-year-old Chinese kid. Well, think about on the Boston Celtics. I don't know if you
slightly
support the Boston Celtics.
I do. Yes,
you know the rookie, the light skinned guy.
What's his name again?
I can't remember his name. I think it's Tatum or something like that.
Channing Tatum.
No, relax, big man.
Oh yeah. Since early.
Let me just get this starting lineup.
This box is just destroyed now, man. I feel so upset.
I'll give you mine if you want it that bad. Yeah, Jason Tatum.
There we go.
He's 19.
He's 19.
This guy, you've probably seen him because he's doing very well for himself.
Let me see it.
This guy. You seen him?
What he looks like 24.
Yeah, he's 19.
Oh my God.
He's a rookie. So he just came out of university.
Yeah.
He was born 1998, age 20 actually.
Yeah.
But 1998.
That's crazy.
Mad, innit?
When I really, really think about what people have done and they're our age. Like Khaled. Or Khalid.
Yeah, how old is Khaled?
I think Khalid is like 19. Oh, he's like 20. He's like 20 actually. Tell her, he's like 20. He's young, mate. Khalid than a song with
Khaled's
Ken.
1998.
There you go.
This Johnny looks 30.
His beard is mad, mate. He's got that Muslim beard, mate.
I remember I was a fan of his from when he made
Location.
Send me your location.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was a banger.
American teenager. I don't remember what it's called. Fuck his album, like.
Fuck his album.
But
He's the same age.
Grammy nominated
Yeah, man.
at that age.
Who you talking about the other day? That girl.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
She's 21.
You got the most
Mobos. Brit Awards. Brit Award nominations.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
She has 6 nominations.
Like, these why I think of these things. I just think, got to step up my game.
I got to step up my game, bruv. What are these? It's nonsense. Where am I?
Yeah.
Honestly.
No. Like I don't really think where am I. I just think like I need to be ahead of them. I need to at least get there.
I'll get there, bruv.
I'll have to get there.
I will get there.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle. Like, I was looking at Dave, and have you seen Dave's recent video? I really like Dave. I can't.
Dave is great.
I really like Dave.
I rate Dave.
He's very he's up there as well.
I actually rate Dave.
Have you seen his video? He made a video the other day.
What's it called again?
Hangman.
Hangman. There we go. Yeah, I heard that. I saw it.
I thought we could have made that.
We could have made that. I'm not gonna lie. We could have. This is the thing. We could have made Wanna Know. To be honest.
Yeah.
If we just had tickets to Venice.
but we don't have that clout.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about clout. That is it.
For real.
We'll get it, man. Nah, it's just you think about age and that. You think about like you just gotta get started from early, like that's it.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of people. Michael Jackson started singing at 5.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson was 6 years old watching his brothers bang girls.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a troubled life.
Man held his baby out the window. That video has me dying. I can't lie. That video is too funny. I'm not gonna lie.
He's swinging it like a cat, mate. He's swinging it like a cat.
My baby.
I remember when that happened. I was like, Michael, what are you doing?
That video had me dying when I saw that. But when he passed, I remember waking up that morning.
I remember the day.
Like I remember I was in my bed and my sister came into my room and she was like, her hand was just over her mouth and she was like, Ethan, she was like, wake up. I was like, what happened? Like, Michael Jackson died. I was like, at the time I was like that's what I'm saying.
You never appreciate.
I didn't appreciate it that much. But then
yeah.
I came downstairs and I was just like, yeah, like he just made like I just saw his songs as like they're just the legends. They're just the legend songs. Like, but I didn't realize what legend meant.
We were too young.
Like hearing "I Wanna Rock With You," that's just like a standard song. That's a lifetime song.
Now though.
But hearing that, it's like this morning. Yeah,
it's an anthem.
This morning, I spent like 10 minutes while I was getting ready for work, The whole 10 minutes, I kept trying to imitate James Brown's Hey, and I Feel Good. Hey! I couldn't do it.
It's hard.
That guy. That is so mad. That was so random, actually. That was so random that I was thinking about that in the morning. But I was just thinking about the hey. But it's not even like he's whispering it. He's shouting it. If you haven't heard that, I'm going to play it just for you guys who haven't heard that. If you haven't heard it...
I think I do it all right.
Go on.
Hey!
Yeah, but
he shouts it.
Yeah.
But he shouts it. I'm kind of whispering it.
Yeah. Oh, that guy, mad.
It's like bloody Eddie Murphy said in his stand-up.
Apparently, this guy's a dickhead, you know?
That's Ricky Gervais, bro.
Ricky Gervais, apparently he's a dickhead.
That's the guy who told the joke about the dad and the mum.
Oh.
And the daughter, yeah. I don't think he's a dickhead. Wow. You hear that? It's incredible.
That's disgusting.
Rewind that. Wheel out the blood clot. They're not ready for me.
Wheel out the blood clot. Listen to this.
Wheel it again for no reason.
That's disgusting.
That's it. That's disgusting.
What? You know, T'Challa played him.
What?
In the film.
Oh, he played James Brown?
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman, yeah. I was watching an interview on Power 105.
That's mad.
The Breakfast Club. He was basically just like, Charlemagne was like, why does Hollywood think every nigga looks like Chadwick Boseman? I'd be laughing.
That is true.
It's very true though. He does look like he's been offered like dozens of to play lifetime documentaries and films like that.
How old he is?
How old is he? He's like 20 something?
40.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
You're lying.
I'm not even joking. But listen. BLACK does not CRACK. It doesn't. 40 years old.
I thought this Tony was younger than...
I thought he was younger than Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. I thought he was like... Hold on, how old is Michael B. Jordan? He's probably like 28.
He's like 28. Chadwick Boseman, 12 years older than him.
That's ridiculous.
Bruv.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan's 31.
Rude May.
Michael B. Jordan's 31.
That's fine. That's granted.
But he's disgustingly hench, I can't lie.
Michael B.
He's swole.
You saw him in Creed. It's not a joke.
He's swole, I can't... That was
It's
disgusting.
not a joke in Creed. You're dumb.
They're making a Creed 2, you know?
I know. I'm very excited.
I'm not.
Why?
Never really was, but...
We watched
Bruv.
it though. We watched it.
Yeah, I know. It was alright. He was in Gods of Egypt, 42, Get On Up, Captain America Civil War, and Black Panther. But he's 40 years old!
40, bruv.
That's disgusting, I
You
can't
could be
lie.
my uncle. That's
Be my
mad.
dad.
You could be my dad. Like,
That's disgusting.
that's crazy.
Man is 40 years old.
He looks so good. Shocking.
And he acts like so...
He's so young. He acts so young. So
Yeah.
he's like he's youth. He has youth. I wonder what he's gonna look like when he's like 50. Probably the same.
But now that I'm looking at him, like, I can... This is gonna sound stupid,
You could
but
almost
in
kind
his
of,
eyes, like, raw.
you could-
When he looks young, he looks fucking young.
Let me see. You can almost
For
kind
some
of see
reason,
it in his
my
eyes.
thing's acting up.
This is what I'm
Like,
saying.
I can't click on pictures.
It's jokes, man. It's jokes.
Why can't I click on pictures? He had a mohawk at one point.
It's mad.
When he looked young though. Look, I can't click on it, but look at that. He looked young.
Oh, wow. He looks like a baby boy. That is jokes.
But like
I remember, mate. No, back to Michael Jackson. I remember when Michael died, mate. I was right here actually.
Yeah.
I was right here. I was laying down, had the TV there, CITV. No, it wasn't even CITV. It was CBBC. You know the CBBC News.
Yeah.
The little purple like splodge with the
Did
with
they
the
actually
green
say he
end.
died on there?
They said Michael Jackson passed away. That's how serious it was. It hit the children, bro. They hit the children with it. I said, mate. I said I was laying here. I said, what? the children knew, reporters. Yeah, Michael Jackson passed away at 50. I said, oh my god. I went into school. Everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, did you hear about Michael? Did you hear about Michael? But don't even mention Michael in my face. I don't want to talk about that nonsense.
That's crazy, you know.
That and then Cat Williams' whole thing about the doctor that killed him.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see what a motherfucking demon look like, nigga, look at what's that Conrad Murray's ass. Look at Conrad if you want to see what a motherfucking snake looked like in person. That's what. That was jokes. He's like, every time a nigga can't cry. He was like, never trust a nigga that can't say truth. So I'm going to tell the truth. I have faith. What? That was jokes.
Cat Williams, yeah.
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is one of the funniest and honest guys.
He's actually so
Because
honest.
also when he was like in Dave Chappelle sketch, he was like, nobody was suspected of he was talking about, you know how Bill Cosby raped 54 women.
Yeah.
I'll get to that after.
Yeah,
but
man.
he was like how he was like put yourself in my shoes. That's like 20 years down the line being told that Kevin Hart raped 54 women.
Yeah.
He's like the only person who would have believed that.
Cat Williams.
He'd have been like, I knew that motherfucker was
I knew that motherfucker was shady.
too
That was
funny,
jokes.
but no,
Nah, Cat Williams is
the way Dave Chappelle spoke about Bill Cosby, he was like if he raped okay, let me do that.
We're basically just telling other people's jokes.
He's like if he done that to 30 less women, that still would have been over double a dozen.
That still would have been a dozen rapes. Wait.
Oh, that is
That is
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, man. But then Dave
Put
brought
him
up a good
back.
point, though.
Huh?
He brought up a good point about what he's done for black culture as well,
Yeah.
which is just
I didn't
like,
finish watching it. I haven't finished watching. That's the joke that I like.
oh yeah. Nah, he's just talking about like he's actually been beneficial. Like, it's just a shame. Dave said later on, he's like, all my heroes are either dead or registered sex offenders. That's his heroes. I completely understand. I completely see it. Like, it's just such
registered sex offenders or in prison.
Or in prison. It's such a shame.
The third time I met OJ Simpson.
OJ.
Juice, Mr. Juice.
Mr. Juice.
We felt death in the room. We felt murder in the room.
That nigga did that shit. That was jokes, man.
As soon as he left, we're like, that nigga did that shit.
Nigga did that shit. Nah. Do you know what? Actually, I was really grappling with like a point. Like, it was a very complex concept that I was thinking about yesterday. Actually, I was gonna bring up, but it's a lot to do with, you know, about like in groups and like out groups. Like, when you're in a group, everyone else, like, let's say our group of friends, that's our in group. Like, we've got our, like, the way we do things. We're like a community among ourselves. Everyone else is like, get out of it. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of in groups and out groups, like that kind of concept. So I was thinking about how kind of like, you know, in Wakanda, the Wakandans, they did not want to share to the colonizers. They did not want to tell them.
They didn't want to share, what's it called
the
again?
Technological advances and all that.
No, there's
the vibranium.
Yeah, vibranium.
Vibranium. They didn't want to share the secrets to them. So it was kind of like that, and that kind of. Jesus, that's kind of scary. Jesus, oh wow, you die, mate, every morning. But no, it was like that, and then through that they progressed like a ridiculous amount because they didn't tell no one about it. So I was thinking about kind of like that, and then I was thinking about how, you know how the older generation always misunderstand or misinterpret the younger generation, like all the time. And then I was thinking about like, should we feel the need to explain ourselves, or should we just say fuck it and just grow ourselves? Because, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I see it as like, I think like the thing that I've most realized in the past 2 years, which is going 2-3 years, which is going to sound very stupid that I only realized it in the past 2-3 years, is that people can be wrong sometimes. It sounds very stupid, but back in the day, like when I was in like year 10, in year 11, when someone would tell me something, like especially teachers and people who I saw as like, I'm learning from them and I must respect them. Like
authority figures.
I felt like everything they say, all right, it's not wrong. Oh, it's not wrong, so it's only right.
Really?
For real,
like, mate. I always question authority from day.
No, not authority, but just the,
or like people that were supposed to teach me things.
Teachings, yeah.
Yes, always.
I always thought like, all right, they're right.
That's why we're different.
yeah. But then as I've grown, like I basically defied every single person that's ever told me anything. Now
there you go.
Like I was at work the other day and someone was like, oh, okay, this, I had to transcribe something, and they were like, oh yeah, this is the quickest way to do it. And I said, no, it's not.
It's not. Do you know what I mean?
I said, have you tried this? And they were like, oh, actually, I think I'll try it like that.
There you go.
But I've realized not everyone is right.
That's true. How many times have I done that in front of you, mate? When a teacher's gone, do this, and I'm just gone, fuck that.
Yeah, it's funny. I can't lie.
Do you know what I mean?
I learned it, and now it's. But I do it in a respectful way, of course.
Of course, I'm not gonna be like, fuck your way. I'm gonna do it my way. No, of course not. I'm just gonna do it on the sly without you even knowing, and do it like 5 minutes earlier. 5 minutes earlier than what you expected. But no, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I think the older generation.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean by. It's sort of like when someone's younger, when someone's older and they feel like they've got the best way, and someone younger comes along and suggests one, they don't even look at it twice. Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about it.
Should we even make the suggestion? This is my thing. Because it's kind of like, a lot of the times, I speak a foreign language, I speak Italian. So a lot of the times when I hear Italian people on the train, I don't know, or on the bus or something, on public transport, I don't know why, but I feel the urge to, like, join their conversation.
Just because they're speaking Italian?
Just because and I understand what they're saying. Yeah. Or like, even, for example, at my retail job, when a customer comes up and I know that they're Italian, I want to start speaking to them in Italian. But then I think to myself, why do they need to know that? Yeah. They don't need to, it's not important information. I don't need to reveal that to them. So I just keep it to myself, essentially. And then on public transport, I'll do the same. Yeah. On public transport, all I'm waiting for is someone to slag me off in Italian. Then I just like
you told me that years ago.
at the last stop where I'm getting off, bus doors open, turn around to them, and I just go "fuck you" in Italian, and I just
How do you say that? Yeah,
just go like that. Technically, I shouldn't be saying that. I might bleep that out still. But like, I'll just say that to them, and then I'll just deuce off the bus, and then they'll go, "Oh no,
yeah,
we were talking about him." Like, oh shit, our plans.
Oh shit,
Our plans foiled.
If it wasn't for those, those
men, stupid dog. But no, it's that kind of thing. Like, I always feel the urge, but then I suppress that urge because
it's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
It's like someone speaking English. It's like someone speaking about basketball in the train and me like. Oh,
but you get that though.
When I was in New York, I was in New York, there was this girl. I was in I forgot what the shop's called. It's like Waitrose, but in America. I can't remember what it's called. Like,
okay.
It's not a Walmart. I can't remember. But
Target, Walmart.
I don't know. But I was getting something. Yeah. And I heard these two guys talking, and they were like, he was like, "Bro, are you out of your fucking?" He's like, "Bro, you out of your fucking mind, man." He was like, "LeBron James is the MVP," and I was like, and then the other guy was like, "Nah, man, nah." He was like, "Steph Curry, man." He's like, "What you talking about, Steph Curry, man? Steph Curry will sauce LeBron's ass." Like they were talking, and I was about to jump in and just say, "That Steph Curry fan." I was about to go full British. I was gonna say, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Imagine you, mate. That would have blown their minds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, "Are you fucking retarded?" I was gonna say, "Kill yourself." Like I was gonna part them off. I was gonna part this study off. I can't like I was holding it back. I was gonna say, "Don't ever smear LeBron's name ever again."
That's mad.
I was like, "You're retarded." I was about to go, "Fam."
Fam.
I was gonna say, "My man." I was gonna go to this other Donny like I knew for years. I was gonna say, "My man just said Steph Curry's my man just said Steph Curry's a big Donny."
He would have been like, "Yeah, the French guy's right." Listen to him.
But no, for real, like when I heard that, like I felt the need to jump in just because.
Rude, mate.
Just because I knew.
Yeah.
Just because I knew.
Do you know what I mean? But it's that kind of.
It's like someone who studied. It's like someone who studies. I was gonna say a name, but let's just say someone who studies maths in Oxford.
Yeah.
University.
It's and imagine us talking about maths.
Exactly.
When that guy from Oxford.
Just a random Donny on the train, just like, he just says, "What's 10 times 2?"
And the maths Donny's like
2, 4. They're counting. They're counting.
But that'll piss me off though.
Yeah.
I don't even need to go Oxford to get pissed off. No.
No.
2, 4.
Or like someone's like, someone's on the train and they're like, "Fam, you don't even know what soccer toe is."
Fam.
Imagine he would just go, "You don't even know what." Or just whisper it.
You don't even know about Brian's principle.
Something like that.
You know nothing.
It's mad. Yeah. That's what it's
soccer toe. Soccer toe is child's maths. That's baby maths.
Soccer toe is Lego.
That's
I'm an architect.
Soccer toe is Duplo. I'm on Connect. Honestly.
But yeah.
But it's that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So then I thought
pride.
like
it's all pride.
Yeah. So then I thought like, oh my gosh, should that be extended to like the whole greater younger versus older generation whole thing? Because it's kind of like, the olders are
no, because there'll always be a part of self affirmation, I could say, where you feel the need to show your knowledge or prove someone wrong or show your power.
This is annoying.
Like and those kind of things won't just be okay, you're born in this you're always born in the world like that. Like no one's ever born, I don't care what this person thinks.
Yeah.
No one is born like that.
It's true.
When you start off, you always care about what someone thinks.
It's very true. So it's such a shame, but
that's
true
facts.
though. But it's kind of like, I was thinking about it today, about kind of like how we're growing up in the older generation system.
Yeah.
Like the system that they've imposed, and then they're imposing that system on us, but yet we've got our own system. Like I was thinking about kind of like the way Hollywood is right now, for example.
Yeah.
Hollywood is Hollywood, but then we've got Netflix and like the whole internet culture, and they don't know about that. Like an older person can't teach me about the internet.
Yeah.
I can.
That's why we're taking over.
This is what I'm saying. So it's kind of like the way the education system is set up right now. We have to work our way into their system.
Shall I explain something?
Go on.
This is a madness.
Go on.
But if you're listening and you've never thought about this,
Get ready to have your minds blown.
For real. But everything that is ever made is directed at young people. It is a young man's world.
Very true.
It is a young man's game. It is a young man's world.
Nothing's made for you.
Run by older people.
Which is annoying because they're uninformed.
It is when I say think about it, I think about fast food, think about apps, think about the internet, think about the entertainment business.
Advertisements.
Everything
Games,
is aimed at young people because it is a young man's world.
And it's made by older people.
Exactly. But that system was working, but it's not working anymore.
It's not anymore.
Because everyone is...
We got our own shit.
Everyone's able to have access to it now.
We got our own shit now.
Because back in the day, you couldn't make a song without having to book a studio, without having to get vinyls.
Got to get a label even. Before you start making labels,
Exactly.
got to get signed.
All you need to get now is an iPhone. All you need is a phone.
All you need is a phone. GarageBand is free.
Exactly. You just need GarageBand. But all you need is that, and it comes with headphones. You're now an artist. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Realistically, all you need: a phone. GarageBand is free. Headphones, they come with it. SoundCloud account.
Yeah.
You're an artist now. You're an artist now.
For real.
You're an artist now. Any moment you could blow. Realistically, if your music is on SoundCloud right now, there is at any moment you could blow. There is any moment.
Bryson Tiller is a prime example.
Bryson Tiller. I think we talked about this in the very first podcast.
Yeah, he wouldn't have blown if Kanye did it.
Bryson Tiller caught some mad wave that came out of nowhere. You have to thank SoundCloud's. I'm not gonna lie, Bryson Tiller needs to thank SoundCloud's algorithm for his life, mate.
Yeah, for real.
They need to thank.
Because any song you listen to, the next song was Don't.
It's mad. It's mad. There you go. Some people just get lucky, like. But this is what I'm saying. Like, we've got our own thing as the youth, so it's kind of like the game is rigged. The game will never not be rigged. Like, the game is rigged. Like, we're working into an old man's game when we're young. Like,
I think some people are, but I don't think we are.
Don't you think? Well, why am I studying to go into a system that, most likely in about 20 years, will get defunct? Do you know what I mean?
That was your choice. I can't lie.
It's your choice as well.
How?
You're in it as well.
What? Wait, what?
We're both in the same industry, son.
Yeah, we're both in the same industry, but we're both doing different things.
I know, but like we're both working towards the same thing.
Let me explain to you how you're. After, if you continue studying what you're studying, I can tell you how it's gonna go.
How?
You're gonna study what you study, and you're gonna be in a position out of 10. Yeah, you're gonna go straight. Like, for example, me, I've gone into the industry at about a level. Out of 10, I'm at maybe a 3 or 2. You're gonna go into the industry and be at a 6 or 7 because of your degree.
No, but
you're gonna be in the industry at about a 6.
Here's the thing: I'm already 3 years behind you.
Yeah, but do you get what I mean? You're coming in. You're studying, but you're coming in at a 6 or 7.
But I'm coming in at a 6 or 7. You've already had 3 years of industry work. You're gonna be like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, I know. But what we're talking about now,
you're
learning. You're learning what you're learning. You're a bit more respected than I am because I'm a 2.
Yeah, but I don't have industry connects. You do already.
Okay. But what we're looked at. If you
I'm looked at in like the education setting.
Exactly.
Once I leave uni, no one knows my name.
Yeah, but
you can leave your workplace and you'll still get WhatsApp messages going, "Oh, I'm got this shoot or whatever."
Yeah, I know.
I know. I know.
But there's Donnies at my work who have come out of uni at 26, 27.
Yeah.
And one of them has just bought a house. Well, not bought a house, but are now living in a house with 2 other guys.
Student loan.
No.
What happened?
No, the money that they're getting from their job, because they come in at 6, their money's not bad, and they're 20. They're about 25.
Yeah, but they're 25. You're 19. You'll get to their level before they will. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but you know what that means you gotta.
I really gotta push. Like, I really have to push.
You gotta push it. That's why. Like,
but as much as I push it though, you'll always be ahead of me. Just because you've got that experience already.
But
from the jump.
Yeah. You could say that, but that doesn't mean it's true. You know what I mean? The truth is what you make it. The truth is what you make it.
Yeah, I believe the sun doesn't exist.
No, but it's facts. But like, if you think about it, okay, I've come into the industry now, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But if you go and you like what I'm doing, for example, studying in uni. Sorry, ill studying in uni. But why is he studying in Manchester? Shooting music videos for random dunnies. Do you get what I mean?
That's true.
Like although you're in uni, you're still you can still network. Do you get what I mean?
That's true.
Like putting yourself in situations where what have you?
Yeah, you can network. You can network, but you won't have industry experience. Do you know what I mean?
Industry experience ain't that much, man. All it is in the industry experience.
That's crazy.
Let me explain to you. No, it's the name. Industry.
Yeah,
industry experience is just being able to juggle a lot of shit and to communicate well. That's what I've learned.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, I've just built confidence to the point where like
that's
I can come in. I come in like a bitch sometimes. Like I come in, I'm like, more like everyone know about this, but I come in sometimes. I'm like, she sent me some funny vibes, but she was like, this is you in the morning. I come in, I'm like, good morning.
Oh, is it a teacher coming in for like
no, it's a young, like, you remember when there was that little Puerto Rican kid? Ooh, he's a grown man, but he looks like a kid.
Yeah.
And there was one video of him coming in. He was like, morning. But some mornings that's me. I just come in. I'm just like, everyone says, because every single person you see in the office will say good morning to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pisses me the fuck off. But because I'm to a certain degree, when I'm antisocial. Like I put my hood, like I can't put my hood up in the office, but I'll go like this.
See, this is what I did whenever I go to my brother's office. His office is set up so that basically their office is in a like through a door through another office. Mm-hmm. So the office space is quite big. Like there's a few people working there. Every time I walk through, they're all just there. I just do a general good morning to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's like morning, and then I walk through. That's it. I'm not gonna say morning, Greg, morning, Phil, morning, going along, handshaking everyone. That's
but
long.
It's being in the industry, like it's a good feeling.
It's a benefit.
It's a good feeling when you finish, because at the moment, like I'm waiting till I finish what I'm doing now. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting till I finish. I'm just counting in the days. Like I'm counting the days until I finish, because I know what I want to do.
Same.
I really, really know what I want to do. So I'm just waiting it out. I say this, but you never know what will happen in a year. But I'm waiting. Like
That's very true.
I'm looking forward to this, just because at the position I'm in now, this is my first foot in the door, innit?
Well, yeah.
This is my first.
You basically got a leg in at this point.
No, it's a foot.
I'll call it a leg, man.
No, unless
they could take you on.
They will.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to though.
Just as long as you get offered that job, that's a leg.
True.
That's an absolute leg, because that means boom, you get deferred immediately.
No, but I'm just my main thing. I want my main job one day. Well, I could do it.
My main goal
one day
is to blow up.
At the moment, I could do it. Like I could do it to a certain degree, but I want to be able to like go to like a corporate company and like meet the manager or something like that, and them talk about, like, let's say like because there's one Donny I know, like at Channel 4, and he was there for 17 years, and he was like one of their head journalists basically, and like news reporters and everything like that, and I met him and I was having a conversation with him, made sure he remembered my name. That's my main name with everyone I meet. I make sure they remember my name.
There you go.
And
it's Ethan, by the way. Ethan.
Yeah, it's
Ethan. Like Tourette's with it.
Yeah, but how's your Ethan?
How's your Ethan day? How's your even day?
But pretty much that's what I done. But I want to be able to go to a boss one day and him be like, yeah, like I was talking to this guy. Oh, you may not know him. This guy from George with ITV. And I'll be like, oh, George, that's my guy.
Yeah, I know George.
Yeah, we go way back.
That's
what I want to be able to do one day.
It's mad.
I can do it to a certain degree now, but I want to do it as a big man team.
That's what I'm saying. That's not gonna take that long. That's gonna take me 4 years to do that.
Let me just take it as this, innit? Like,
you could do that in a year, bruv.
Man said a year. That's if I push myself.
Do you know what we've done?
What?
Do you remember on the first podcast when we said we did a debate between uni and apprenticeship?
Yeah, it just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
That is that.
Apprenticeships are...
They both got their benefits, to be honest.
Yeah, they're as beneficial as each other, really.
They both do have their benefits.
Because in uni, you become yourself. and in an apprenticeship, you don't really have the time for it.
In many ways, you become yourself in uni. Man.
Yeah, because you realize like, do I really want to do this, or this is what I really want to do?
It's true.
And
the
like,
amount of people that drop out after first year.
And like, oh, I want to travel. Oh, I want to do this. I want to, like, you learn. You become like, that's what I've seen very big difference between uni people and apprenticeship people.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that a good couple of years ago. I don't know if you remember.
I did. I remember it. Yeah.
But that's been my aim. That's my goal.
It's my main goal.
That's where I'm headed.
Is to blow up, and then act like I don't know nobody.
What is that from?
That is Riff Raff's Vine, mate. That is the funny. Well, that's one of the funniest vines I've ever seen. My main goal. Nah, that's funny. That is. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Vine compilations, they're fully legacy, bro. They're just so good. Like,
hold on, let's play it.
Oh god.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Bro, I swear down. One day, yeah, if I ever go on someone like Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, bro, if he asks me like, what's your next thing? What are you doing? I'm gonna say that, and then just sit there. Like if you get the reference, you get the reference. But I swear down.
My main goal is to blow up
and they act like I don't know nobody. I'm gonna do it exactly like that, and just wait. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, that's that.
No, it will be ill-corporated. That's what you're going. You're going Jimmy Kimmel. You're going ill-corporated.
Ill-corporated. True. Hey, ill-corporated. King Kang Network. Are you mad? L Central.
Is that true?
It's mad.
That's what it will be.
L shut us out on that.
What's going on?
Mosquitoes. If you were to eradicate, how much time have we got? How much time have we got?
Go on.
Cool. If you're eradicating anything, right? Basically, there's this game in this George Orwell book, yeah.
Okay.
That's called Room 101.
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call it Room 101 because of copyright. Let's call it Room 102. So basically, in Room 102 goes anything that you just want to get rid of in life.
Okay.
What would you put in there?
What, do you know?
I know.
What would you put?
Mosquitoes.
Why
Immediately. They have no benefit. No, they don't do anything that's good. I don't know what eats mosquitoes. I think a specific type of bird.
They die.
What do you mean they die?
They just die quick. They don't have a long lifespan.
Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, like bees, innit? Bees have like a 40-day lifespan.
No, it's fruit flies.
Fruit flies. Ugh, boy. No, I was watching a documentary about bees. A mosquito?
Yeah.
No, mosquitoes don't live. They live longer than that.
No. I mean,
fruit flies.
Yeah, it's 42 to
Huh?
Females is 42 to 56 days. Male is 10 days.
Yep. The female insects are always stronger than the male.
Let me see fruit fly last.
It's like the cricket, the female cricket that always bites the male's head off.
Mad, innit?
At the end of sex.
Ugh.
Can you imagine? Scale that up to humans.
Mad.
I can't even imagine that. That's one crazy bitch.
Their lifespan, mayflies last for 24 hours.
There you go. Imagine. Where did it even come from?
Mayfly.
Like fruit fly when you leave your bin for too long, mate.
Yeah.
That's them. That's them flies, mate.
No!
Can you imagine?
Hold on.
What?
The adult females of the species live for less than 5 minutes.
Of mayflies?
Yeah.
Can you imagine just existing for 5 minutes? You're just like, oh my god, I'm here. What do I do? 5 minutes. I need to. What do I do? Bite someone? I don't have teeth. Oh god, like what do I eat? Shit.
No, I just think it as like, oh my gosh, this is the world. I'm growing up. Oh shit. Oh my
back. My back.
Death. That's how I picture it. Like I picture it one sentence.
That's true.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, I'm born. Oh my gosh, my legs. My voice, puberty. Oh, porn? No, not anymore.
No. What? I just came.
Like morphine, mate. It's like Cat Williams when he broke his arm. He said he shattered it. That bitch sounded like Transformers. I was like, oh, mate.
For real.
But hang on, if you were to get rid of anything, what would you get rid of? I combined all 5 of those words into one sentence.
What?
What you get rid of? What you get rid of?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
Is there nothing that you don't like? You just hate.
Like I hate.
You just hate. Could be anything. Not even like exclusive animals, like TV shows, whatever.
I would hate. I would like to get. I would hate. I would like to get rid of like fiddling.
Fiddling.
Like I hate fiddling.
Oh, that's mad.
Like I hate like.
I fiddle all the time.
No, I mean like getting like let's say for example if you're getting your keys out.
Oh.
And like, oh shit, I've got to find the right key, or like your headphones, and you're untangling your headphones.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Or like, let's say let's say like your hat, for example, like you've got to adjust it to it. That's fiddling. You've got to fiddle with it to get it to the right.
Oh, right. So that type of fiddling.
I hate all that bullshit.
Like you're not talking about just like me sitting there and I just have like a one of those like clicker thingies.
No,
I'm
do
just
your
like
thing.
clicking my pen. Yeah.
No, it's just
like
it's the having to.
It's the unnecessary like adjustments of everything.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's a waste of time, innit?
Yeah, I'm
Women
gonna show you a
keeps-
mad way to do your laces. Actually, I've been doing it for years. Oh, lol, no, you haven't, but
the other one, innit?
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Wrap up.
So fidgeting, we're getting rid of fidgeting. We'll probably continue that next episode.
Yeah, but yeah, this has been the
That is that.
Max Nothing Podcast. As usual, follow the Max Nothing Podcast on the Instagram.
Mhm.
The Max Nothing Podcast on iTunes, the Max Nothing Podcast on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
the Max Nothing Podcast on YouTube, and the Max Nothing Pod on Twitter.
Which is active now, guys.
It's
So
active.
It's active, bruv.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's active, bruv.
Yeah, man.
And we got to stress iTunes, mate. Rate, subscribe on iTunes and rate on iTunes. We got 5 ratings, all 5 stars.
Lovely.
Someone reviewed it, mate.
Yeah.
Shout out to Windows 95 exploits, mate. Shout out.
Love.
I rate you. Shout out to all the usual people as well, Ethan.
Yeah, Campbell.
You know.
Trills.
Dunno.
Burrell.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Slack.
Dunno.
Hey.
Hey.
King Kang for that one episode.
For that
bitch
one.
nigga.
And already started trying to control it. That's that. Yeah.
And Loyega, of course.
Of course.
Oh, bless up. Thank you.
Do your thing, man.
Thank you, team. All the people that shout it out, we appreciate you. We love it.
Love it, man.
Everyone, just help.
Keep
help
sharing.
Some niggas out. Help some young niggas.
I know.
We ain't getting a whole lot of old money. We're getting a whole lot of new money, though.
It's true.
But yeah.
Trying to do our thing, bro.
Yeah, man. Just remember, if we get to a point where we can help people, we will help you.
Yeah.
Just as long as you help us.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're in a position not even in a position.
We're
but
in
like,
a position
willing.
where we're at the bottom. Yeah. We're not at the bottom, but we're low. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, it's not cool jumping on the bandwagon. It's just we're all growing together.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I really rate the fan base at this point.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even call it a fan base. Call it a family.
yeah, we're trying to build a family. So
Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Jump on if you need. Jump on if you want. If you want any help, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like we don't have the biggest platform, but we have something that people may listen to.
We'll tell people. We'll
Yeah?
spread the word.
So if you spread it, we'll spread it.
Absolutely.
Because it's all about helping, especially these people at the creative industry so much. Because we're all trying to be high up in it. So you have to realize it can't be this no new friends thing we've been saying.
Of course.
We have to be a community. We have to help each other.
It's all about
Because why don't we use each other's advantages?
That's true. You're there.
Step on my back, I step on your back.
Do you know what I mean?
We get higher and higher.
Next thing you know, we're hitting
We're at
Mount
the top.
Olympus.
You get what I mean?
Chilling with Zeus and that.
But
Do you know what I mean?
just at least if you don't help us, help someone. Because we if you're in that position where you can help, why not?
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's all about sharing. Sharing's caring, man.
For real.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Max 7 podcast every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
You know, if you know, you know, man.
And like all the pictures if you can. Maybe post it on your Snap, Instagram, everything, man.
Do something to support, and we'll support back.
Exactly. As
But-
long as you like DM us, do whatever you need to do
Yeah,
to get in contact. 'Cause
whatever.
We're not stupid.
We're not
stupid.
idiot.
We're not idiots.
We're not
We're
idiot
gonna
fool.
be there, man.
It's
For
true.
real.
It's true.
But bless up. Love to all the people. Them. Shouts out to the team as usual.
Of course. Beam me up, Scotty.
I want to change South Africa. I want to change what was it?
Do not say another word. Because I think we're who. Because I think we're who.
Max nothing.